Noel, how are you enjoying things here?
Oh, it's been great. Yeah. Enjoy it. Huh?
Take us through spring so far for you with this offense.
Well, it's hard to get here from LA. You got to take at least more than 2 planes. No, it's been awesome. It's been, obviously I've known Coach Sumlin for a long time. Really excited about the staff, and now we've kind of got into spring ball, and I'm getting to know the kids. I've learned a few names. Love the way they work. I'm very excited about being here, like where we're at right now.
When Coach asked you to come here, what was the biggest thing to you for why you wanted to come here?
Well, a couple things. One is, Coach Sumlin and Texas A&M. Obviously, just the history in Texas football and Texas A&M. You forget. Early in my coaching career, I came to TCU, and back when the old Southwest Conference, and we played Texas A&M, and I always thought in the back of my mind that'd be really a cool place to work one day. And so when Kevin gave me the opportunity, I pretty much jumped on it. And now that I've been here, it's just been awesome to be around the staff and Coach Chavis and the rest of the offensive guys.
How good have the quarterbacks been from an energy standpoint, and then the chemistry that's trickled down from those?
Yeah, I think it's been good. I haven't had any complaints yet. I think they're all going through growing pains because they're learning a new offense. But I think every day they're getting a little bit better at some of the things they do, and it's been a really good competition between Trevor and Jake.
We look at your offense. What's different for your offense than other spread offense after seeing it for 4 or 5 games?
Probably nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Spread offense, tempo, that's kind of like, everybody, you see it all the time, which over the last 4 or 5 years, now I've been doing it for about 8 or 9 years, and I've really seen the last couple of years, you see it a lot. I don't know what you classify as different. I know one thing that the misnomer to me about spread offense is that, it's to throw the football. We're kind of a little bit different in that, we like to run the football. The last 3 of the last 4 years, we've had a leading rusher in our conference and, had good players there. So, and I'm really excited about the group of running backs we got here to do it with.
Where do you want the tempo to be, ideally?
Fast. Yeah. We've always played fast. And there's times when you don't play fast. But we're going to practice at that pace, so when we need to do it, we can do it.
I know it's early, but what were your initial thoughts of the offensive talent that you've inherited here?
Oh, it's been awesome. I'm excited. Excited about the receiver group. I think there's some real talent out there. All the skilled guys. And here's what I'm really excited about is they're obviously good players or they wouldn't be here. But what I'm really excited about is how they've come out every day since I've been here and worked. And they've worked hard, and they're starting to work on the little things, and on their technique and fundamentals and just kind of the core of football that makes you a good football player. So I'm really happy with that. Now, to me, the next thing now is see if they can consistently come out. Our motto, what we tell them is that, hey, every day's game day. So they need to come out here and work that way.
Can you comment on some of the younger guys, the wideouts, Kima Sivaran, Frank Kayana?
Well, I'm just barely learning the old guys' names, and now you want me to comment on the young guys' names? I don't know. It's a group that I really don't know at this point who's the young guys and who's the old guys. I know. Here's what I do know. I know the guys that work hard, the guys that don't work hard. And I can say as a group, it's a group that works hard. And I think the senior leadership or the older leadership with Josh and Ricky and Damian and Christian and Speedy and those guys they're really setting a good standard for the young guys.
How good could Christian Kirk be in this offense?
If he can overcome my coaching, I hope he can be really good.
It's been about 10 years since you were last in the SEC. The offensive dynamics changed quite a bit since you were last in the SEC.
Yeah, I think so. It's been 10 years?
Somewhere around
It's been pretty long. It's been a long time. Best conference in the country, and I've had a chance to coach in most of them. But I think just the talent level, obviously, the venues you get a chance to play in and the passion that this league has for football just makes it a place that you really want to work for and work at. And I think that obviously when you turn on draft day and you see where the kids are coming from, and then you turn on the TV and watch this league play, it's a great challenge, and I'm humbled to be here and excited to be here.
What is it about Jake and I guess both Jake and Trevor's games that maybe you feel like both of them fit your system the best?
I don't know. I think there's enough in it. You know, I've had this system, Brock Osweiler, and I went from Brock Osweiler to Brett Hundley, then from Brett Hundley to Josh Rosen. 3 completely different type of talents. I think there's enough, hopefully, that there's enough in this offense that, you know, it kind of fits the talent, the guy's a quarterback, with us not having to do a lot of major changes. So both of them have had successes, you know, the last few days in the things we do.
What about your son? What does he bring to the table when you guys are in the, you know, offensive workroom, so to speak? You know, what does he bring?
Yeah, well, Taylor's been with me for a while, and it's first of all, it's so awesome, so cool to have the opportunity. You know, you grow up in 30-some years of coaching football. You don't get the opportunity to spend maybe as much time with your family as you do as a football coach. And so for me to have this opportunity, you know, and he keeps having opportunities to go other places, and I keep going, he can't leave yet. All right, you got to hang around with the old man for a while longer. He grew up in the sport. He grew up, you know, when we first started this offense, and he was, 16 years old, so he knows it. So he's a great conduit for me, between me, because I am getting a little older, between me and those players, as far as, all right, he may say this, but this is what he really means. So he's really been awesome to have around.
Couple more.
You and Coach Sumlin obviously have known each other for a long time. How much overlap or similarity is there between you guys' general offensive philosophy?
A ton. That was one of the draws to me coming here, because you know, he and I coached together on offense, and let me tell you what, Summy is very, very good at offense. I mean, he knows what the deal is, and a lot of the things that my philosophies are things that I either learned from him, or he and I learned together, or he has shared with him, with me, or vice versa. And so there's no doubt that he and I are on the same page. And that's what's so cool to come here, you know, offensively. He is one of the first guys to be a tempo coach, and so to be able to come work for him was something I couldn't pass up.
Talked about relationship with Coach Sumlin. What about your relationship with Jim Turner, and what have you seen so far this spring from him?
Oh, JT?
Yeah.
Gotta like him, huh? Yeah. If you get rid of those dang high-top Adidas, I'd really like it. But no, he's done wonders with in the short time. When he came in, you know, I had never known Jim before. And when he came in, and we had a chance to spend a couple hours with him talking about the job, he was very impressive at that point, and he has done nothing to prove anything wrong with what I thought after spending time with him. I like him. Here's what he brings to me is, I think the most important coach on offense is the offensive line coach, because he's got to do things so I don't have to worry about a bunch of stuff. And that's what I like about him is that's what he's doing. He's taking care of the problems that are up there. You know, as far as schematically, if there are problems, he figures them out, and how's a better way we can do things. So I mean, JT's been awesome.